Day 15 of Glazing Yugi until the Ash vs Yugi death battle comes out. So, after 2 weeks, Death Battle has finally shown signs of life and released the preview on Ash, although why they chose Ash before Yugi is beyond me. Oh, and the video is titled, Ash is Stronger Than You Think, which sounds like a bad sign for Ash, because why would people apparently be underestimating him? Actually, that's not the title of the video, because during the time I spent taking a break before continuing to make this video, they changed it to Ash Breaks the Rules. But I found a comment talking about the original title, so I know I'm not crazy. Funny enough, this new title is also pretty damning for Ash, since it's straight up telling us that Ash is a cheater. But how about I let Wiz and Boomstick explain that for me?
Hello there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon!
All the kids get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash has bad sleeping habits at age 10, while Yugi is a teenager who sleeps better than 100% of students in America.
Ash wanted to be a Pokemon master, though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
Ash didn't know what he was getting into because he's an irresponsible buffoon, while Yugi willingly participates in life-threatening games and survives.
How about taking down your rivals to be the very best, like no one ever was?
Wow, that's an awful lot of rivals. Meanwhile, Yugi constantly humiliates his one rival, and everyone else is just so far below him that it's too hard to justify calling them his rivals.
Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Ash beat Gary exactly once, while Yugi beat Kaiba in episode 1 and has been living in that motherfucker's head rent-free since.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
Pokemon League tournament he spent 20 years trying to win.
So Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu, and went, "He's your problem now, stupid."
Pikachu was a lot. The new duo had a rocky start, but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
Meanwhile, Yugi has believed in the heart of every single one of his monsters since the first episode.
25 seasons, over 1,200 episodes.
Holy shit, Ash's story is longer than One Piece, while Yugi's story had a satisfying conclusion at 200 episodes.
And the cornerstone of 2000s culture.
Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh is right there, too.
Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old.
Yeah, because Ash is some fucking vampire, while Yugi is a normal person who actually grew up into an adult.
Ash is equipped with tons of Pokeballs.
Tons of Pokeballs that can't catch any of Yugi's monsters.
And an all-knowing Pokedex.
All-knowing Pokedex that knows nothing about Yugi's cards.
But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu.
Because Ash is dependent on Pikachu, while Yugi utilizes every card in his deck very well.
Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in the games can't stop what this Pikachu dishes out.
So clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules, like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But somehow they use thunder as a super armor.
Rules for thee but not for me type shit, exactly as the new title says. I know many people think Yugi is a cheater, but really he isn't. But for the sake of argument, if Yugi was a cheater, he still lets other duelists cheat, only for him to kick their asses anyway. If both these guys are cheaters, at least Yugi is the fair one.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity.
I don't think that's a flex. In contrast, Yugi calmly commands monsters to stand down whenever they show any signs of aggression towards him.
He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast.
Beyblade is also a cornerstone of the 2000s that did the same thing but better. Also, Yugi deflect attacks himself with Mirror Force, and then destroy every single one of Ash's Pokémon.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Yugi can play for infinite damage and stall, so wouldn't that mean that Yugi just has more diverse strategies?
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
A simulation of Yugi also caused a system to overload.
Holy
shit, is that Fossil Fighters?
Still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few.
Yes, Ash has more friends than Yugi has, including multiple girls that friend-zoned him.
Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes,
wow, Ash must be an asshole for destroying his friends' bikes. Yugi treats his friends better than that.
They are loyal friends.
Pikachu's limbs are so stubby that he needs to slap Ash's hand with his lightning bolt-shaped penis.
Just like Ash's Pokemon. They're not just collecting dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
By that logic, Yugi should be allowed to use every card he ever owned despite being limited to a 60-card deck.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights.
Yugi will just destroy the moon to get rid of the seas.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with synthesis.
Yugi can negate the status effects and destroy the Pokémon instantly before they can heal.
Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Yes, do give Ash a win, 4Kids, but not against Yugi, because that's not happening.
You're telling me that I threw away my Shadowless Charizard card for nothing?
Shadowless? Charizard always casts a shadow.
Yes, but Ash doesn't have a shadow because he's a vampire.
Come back next week as we cover Ash's opponent, Yugi Moto.
Come back next week for some generational Yugi glazing, or just come back tomorrow because I plan to make another video then.